I, 28F, just found out my husband, 28 meters, switched my birth control out, and I'm fcking broken. I'm just need to write this. I think. I don't know. I used to have a therapist I could text. But my new one is on vacation this week and I don't feel comfortable messaging her yet. I'm sorry if this is nonsensical. We've been discussing surrogacy and adoption because I've always told him I do not want to carry. And apparently he has spent these last 3 months we have been discussing this trying to get me pregnant. I keep mine in a daily vitamin PM container that I always take the moment I get up in the morning at 7:30 am. I just switched my birth control in November to a smaller version that I'm not all too familiar with. And he has been swapping them out with folic acid. So on top of this, I have also been taking a double dose of folic acid that comes in my women's daily. I was out today and came home early today and brought him this wrap that we used to get in college. It was an extra 30 minutes drive outside my normal fcking commute. But we'd had an argument earlier this week about how I felt he might have changed his opinion on children and I wanted to do something nice for us. And I got home and put them on the table and he just burst out crying and spilled it all. Everything. I don't know what to say or do. I pretty much said nothing to him. And just walked away and I have been sitting in our guest room for the last 4 hours just sitting. Looking at the fcking wall. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. I'm scared I am pregnant. I'm scared where I am. I don't even know how to tell my friends or family. I don't know if this should be a legal thing. I'm pretty sure it is. In Canada, where I am from. I don't know how to face him when I leave this room. I genuinely debated crawling out the window, but I don't know where to go. He knocked for a while but then stopped. I barely know how to explain how I feel. I'm just shaken. I feel absolutely disgusting. I feel violated. Edit. I just want to thank everyone. You kindness is really helping because the situation just feels so surreal. And I know I should, but I'm still not sure how to tell anyone about this. He left the house. I don't know where. And I'm really unclear about whether this is Saw or not, but I don't want him to come back. And I really wish I was clear on that, so maybe I could have a reason to change the locks or something. But I don't know if that's allowed. I've just deadbolted it for now. I don't know if that's allowed in the marital home either. I'm not really sure if I have a plan other than that. I don't think I can stay with him. It may not legally be Saw, but it feels like it. Pregnancy is complete horror to me. And I don't think the depth of this situation has really settled in yet. I'm still in shock. I'll try to update again when I can because this is honestly helping to straighten my thoughts a lot. Edit 2. I think I will be going to the police tomorrow. I will probably take this down. I don't know how the law work around posting this publicly. But I know that he has read it. Though I don't think he's on this one. I just wanted to thank the people who are reaching out again. I had someone message me privately after speaking to a friend in the RCMP with more information. I don't know how to that you all. But I'm going to try to sleep now. Thank you again. Edit 3. I'm pregnant. 3+ weeks if the clear blue is right. It's so old though, and I'm not sure how long these things last. But the newer emergency stick ones are showing 2 very strong lines. So I don't know, I have been bawling the last 3 hours. My eyes hurt. My brain is aching, I feel like SHT and I don't know who to call again. I thought I'd try to call everyone today before, but I just feel frozen again. I still feel like this can't be reality. We were using condoms and BC. I don't know if he lied about the condoms too. Now. Because how did they not work too? I thought I was being so careful. Never felt so horrified to be in my own body. And I feel like a fcking idiot. I don't know what I missed. Well, there goes the trust out the window. I think for now you might want to either stay with a friend or your parents to get a better handle on how you want to proceed. What he did is absolutely disgusting. Not once did I ever think to tamper with my wife's birth control. Any form of tampering with things that you put into your body is a huge deal-breaker to me. Yeah, that would be the end for me. No trust. And also the level of control he is trying to exert over your body and your choices is just way beyond unacceptable. I'm so sorry. I don't think I could move past this. He violated you, and took away your autonomy. I am so sorry, but you have been subjected to reproductive coercion, which is a form of rape and sexual assault. I would urge you to file a police report and petition for a no-contact and restraining order. Try getting him to talk about it in a text so you get evidence or record if legal where you are. But don't stay alone with him. This man took away your right to choose to be pregnant or not. He is dangerous. First off, change all locks if you live together, stay somewhere you are safe, and take all important documents with you. Then reach out to trusted people around you for support and safety. Do not stay alone. Next, you need to go to the doctor and get a blood test done for pregnancy and take a urine test as well. Take 22.5 weeks after the last time you had sex. Because if pregnancy is one of the current issues, that's the one you need to deal with first. If you are in fact pregnant and wish to terminate, do not tell him that you terminated or that you were pregnant. If he finds out, he could become more dangerous. If you want to talk to anyone about it, say you miscarried from the stress of the situation. Go no contact. And commit to that. He will try to manipulate you and wither sweet talk you. Become angry or plead with you. Do not listen to him. Cut everyone he associates with out as well. If you are scared of pregnancy, for the future is recommend looking into the implant. It's surgically placed in your arm and lasts for 3 years. I have it myself and have never had a problem in the 5 years I've had my two. They are more secure than having your tubes tied with a less than 1% chance of failure. I'm pretty sure this is a form of assault. I am so sorry. Please get to a doctor ASAP. They can let you know what step you can take. Go take a pregnancy test. You have lots of issues. Find out if pregnancy is one. If it is, it has to be dealt with first. If not, well, at least that is not on your plate. Since you're in Canada, you should be able to get an abortion free of cost. I would heavily advise you to reevaluate your relationship with him. He manipulated you and your health at your own expense. And there is nothing stopping that from continuing on with whatever child the two of you would have. Do not feel pressured to have a child with this man or to continue your marriage just because you share mutual friends. What he did was a crime, harmful, and shows completely lack of respect for you. I don't normally say to jump into the abortion and divorce route, but I definitely think you shouldn't rule out either when this pregnancy is going to be harmful to you. You are not safe in this relationship. He's willing to tamper with your medications and harm your health. Please run for the hills, JFC. Canadian, hear this is reproductive coercion and took away your ability to consent to sexual activity. This is abuse and perhaps a crime. Not yet clearly defined in Canadian law. This is about your partner's need for power and control. This was all about what he wanted. This is abuse. I work with abusive men. Trust me here. Men engage reproductive coercion as a way of trapping their partner, making them more dependent and less likely to leave. This is not okay. This relationship needs to end. What else might he be capable of? Especially if you did not see this coming. If you are pregnant, you will have access to an abortion in Canada at no charge. Contact a lawyer. Get out. Look into your community's resources shelter. Women's resource societies. Aid in leaving abusive relationships. Hopefully you are in a bigger center with lots of resources. But please, Get out. He messed with your bodily autonomy with no regard for you at all. I wish you the best. He took away your autonomy. There is no way you could trust him again. I know there is absolutely no way I could. If could do this behind your back, there is no saying what else he is capable of. I am so sorry this happened to you. It doesn't matter if you have shared friends. What he did is absolutely not okay on any level. There is no way they will be on with what he did. But that is not even important right now. Right, you need to do is breath. Collect yourself and find strength. Go get a pregnancy test, that is your first step. Second, go stay somewhere for a while or get him to leave. You need time and space to go through your next moves. Oh sweetie, you were violated. You were sexually assaulted. You did not agree to have sex with him under those conditions, and he took that choice away from you. In my humble opinion, as someone who has sustained a similar violation, he belongs as jail. If I had to do my last 4 years, I probably would have aborted, and I say that in no way because I don't want to be the mother of the child I have, but I would not want to be attached to the disgusting man who is her father for the rest of my life. I wouldn't want that for her. I was slow to understand how seriously I was violated. Don't be like me. What he did to you is illegal and unforgivable. He decided his wants were more important than your autonomy and informed consent. I'm so sorry. Take a pregnancy test and decide what you'd like to do about that from there. Your marriage should probably be over after this. You'll never ever be able to trust him again if he could violate your boundaries in such a way. He wouldn't be my husband anymore. I'm so sorry your husband has betrayed you in such a controlling, misogynistic way, secretly robbing you of your bodily autonomy, potentially impregnating you, letting it occur day after day for weeks. The fact that he ever saw this as a viable option for getting his way in the first place. I wish I could give you a hug. My first move would be to find a temporary place to stay. And second would be a pregnancy test, see your doctor, and perhaps even speak to a lawyer. If possible. Just my opinion, but I doubt your therapist would be bothered by a text from you about something this emotionally heavy, as well as time sensitive. Your husband consciously chose to jeopardize any and all trust between you. In no context is what he did an act of love. Reddit's notorious for encouraging divorce, but I think it's obvious it's not safe to stay with him. Please take the time and space necessary to absorb the reality of what he's done. And lean into your support system, whoever that may be. I was horrified reading this. He has violated you massively. I'm not sure if this is a legal matter. You'll need to check the law online for where you are. Regardless of whether it's a crime, this is disgraceful, and there is no excuse. You cannot continue a relationship with him. First things first, pack a bag, go to a family member's house to stay, and explain the situation to them so you have some support. Put your phone to record and call the police if he tries to stop you leaving. Don't tell him where you're going. Go to the doctors as soon as you can to get checked out and to determine if you're pregnant. Bear in mind that if you have had sex in the last few weeks, it may be too early. So if you get a negative at the doctor's office, take an at-home test in a few weeks to be sure. If you're pregnant, then you'll then need to consider your options. In any case, I would look to find somewhere you can store your stuff. Get someone else to collect it for you. And then block him on everything. Explain the situation to your friends and advise them that they are not to give him information about you. Don't tell them where you're staying in case they do tell him stuff. I'm so sorry you're going through this. Do you have somewhere safe to stay up? Run. Don't walk. Run away from this marriage. I just read your whole post, including that you're pregnant. This is so sad. A massive betrayal. Disrespectful. Scary and unforgivable. If he was switching your birth control, he was definitely messing up with the condoms too. Do not trust him ever again. I wish you strength going forward. P.S. In case you need to hear this, getting an abortion is okay. Do what you have to do to heal and move forward. You were violated! Exclamation mark. Schedule an IUD! Exclamation mark. Hugs.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.